I'm your host, Cindy, and I'm co-hosting with
Robbie.
Robin.
So today we're bringing you a live. Wait for a little people to come in. Welcome everybody. Welcome to another one of our lives. This one is gonna be about how we make our popcorn because we make our popcorn differently. She is pescatarian. I am vegan. So we're using completely different ingredients, except the only thing that remains the same between us is the kernels. I'm gonna show you the type of kernels that we're gonna be using. And just so you know, this is a healthier way to make popcorn because you know when you buy the popcorn at the store and you get them in the bag, whether it be the one you gotta pop in the microwave or just the pop bag that's already popped and made and it's ready for you to take off the shelf, those are horrible. Those will make you very sick. So this is an extremely healthier way. I'm not say extremely healthy, but it's a much healthier way to eat and make popcorn um than buying it just conveniently at the store by being already popped and made.
The mass-produced
Yeah.
packaging,
Yeah.
packaged popcorn.
Yeah, because even the ones that you have to pop in the microwave, those bags that they come in, those bags are filled with toxins. The butter they use is disgustingly toxic. It's really bad for you. And they do cause cancer and other like high cholesterol, other issues, high blood pressure. This is how you step away from sickness. I'm gonna show you right now. So we're using I showed this in another live as well, in our snack live. This is the yellow popcorn. Okay, this is by Bob Red Mill. You can really get anything of kernels that is kernels, just kernels, like nothing else done to it. So let me see, bring it. There's no salt on these, no butter. There's nothing, and you see the kernels. These have nothing on them. They're just pure kernels and nothing else. So,
And with anything you use, make sure you check for an expiration date.
Yeah.
And that it's within expiration date. And expiration dates are to be taken seriously. Okay, because things, once things go beyond the expiration date, um, they're bad. They've gone bad. Like they've changed. They have a chemical change. They've gone bad, and um, like even though the expiration date may seem like it's off for a year or it might be coming up soon, you have to understand the one thing that we don't know is when this was actually put into this bag. Where did it go? When we got back, where we got it? We don't know that stuff. So you can't tell, you can't really tell how old it is. This one's expiration date is 12 to December 2nd, 2026. Because if I bought it Saturday, it wasn't packaged and shipped to the store Saturday, and then I got it. This thing is like 6 years old already. So, go by the expiration date because trust me, when it gets to the expiration date, it is already old.
All right. So someone asked, "What are we making?" We're showing everyone how to make
Fresh popcorn.
fresh popcorn. The stuff that's gonna be way better than what you can buy at the store on the shelf is already popped, and even the microwave popcorn, the bags and what they have in the bags is just completely toxic. So this is a much healthier way to make popcorn at home. We're gonna do it three different ways. All right, she's gonna do hers in an actual popcorn machine. So you can show them the machine.
So I have this. This is the nostalgic popcorn popper. It's the It says old fashioned. It says, should say it on this side too. This side it says old fashioned movie time popcorn. So I'm gonna put it in here and show you how to use this particular type of popcorn popper. Which is really, this is like really cute, and these are great for, these are the types, this is the type of thing you're gonna see like at parties or bigger events. So, and they can, I got this from, you can get this from stores like Bed Bath and Beyond, I think, or Bath and Body Works, something like one of those stores. And then you can also, I probably got this from Amazon. You can sometimes Walmart has stuff like this, but this is it's electric. And it's a cute thing, right? So here's the plug. It's not really a cart. The wheels don't roll. They even have a note on it that says "Do not turn the wheels." They're decorative. So, but this is like like a really cute little thing that we're gonna use today for my popcorn. And my popcorn is just gonna be really simple. It's gonna have some butter and a little sugar, a little bit of salt, and some butter on it. So I'm gonna make it. She's gonna have more of a flavored popcorn.
Yeah, so the way I make my popcorn being vegan, I don't have dairy. So I use coconut oil as a replacement for the butter. And you can really use avocado oil as well. That's a good one. And I'm gonna use salt so it can get more of that like, salty, almost buttery flavor. Especially with I found with coconut oil, you can get like a very like kind of buttery flavor. And I'm also going to do another one that's sweet for people who like, sweet popcorn. So I'm going to be using some maple syrup, maybe a pinch of salt, just a little bit. And I'm going to mix that in, and it's all just going to pop with the sugary flavor. And the other one is going to pop with the salty, savory flavor. All right. So you want to go first, or you want me?
No, you can go ahead and go first. And popcorn is one of those things that it's a great snack. It's great for if you want to try to lose weight. It's a snack. It's a great snack for that. It's also if you eat enough, it's definitely filling, but it's not a meal replacement. And it's also, as I said, it's actually like a healthy version of corn, because corn is actually not something that's digestible by the body, but popcorn is. So it's like I said, it's great for a snack, and just a little something like to fill you up in between your meals.
Yeah. So, and to make it even more fun, we got these popcorn bags that came with her popcorn maker. We gonna put them in here. Look at these. That's so cool. But
Yeah, this
so
popcorn.
someone hold on, let me answer this.
Go ahead.
Someone asked how long we've been making popcorn. I've been making popcorn for probably, I don't know, well, like this, I'll say this way. I've been making it for probably a year. For 1 year, and then I stopped for like a few years, and now I'm back into it just because I want some popcorn these days. I stopped because I just didn't want popcorn for some reason. So now I'm making it again for the sake of I have a taste for popcorn. So this will be my first time in a few years making popcorn this way after making it for a whole year, like maybe like 2 or 3 times a month for a year. I'm putting in these bags. It's gonna be fun.
So I've been making popcorn, like I'm older, so I've been making popcorn from back in the day. Like you're talking about the Jiffy Pop, with the expanding top, and you're standing there shaking it over the fire. I've been making popcorn from back in the day, and I'm definitely more of a I'm more inclined to have popcorn as a snack. So I do go Pop Secret, and I'm with the movie theater popcorn and all the extra unhealthy butter. Yeah, I do that. But if when I do have this, I can have parties and give people like healthy popcorn. Plus, people love to see things like this. Um, so that's why I bought it. Like for kids, like to see this and be able to watch popcorn being popped and stuff. So, and it's again, this is like fresh popcorn is always much healthier.
Yeah.
So she has her pot, and she's going to be putting her popcorn
So
in
she's
there.
gonna do her popcorn in the machine. I'm gonna do my popcorn pot because I feel like this is more reasonable for anyone to do if they don't want to buy a fun machine like that. So just take a pot, a simple pot, any pot that has a handle. This comes with attachable handles, detachable and attachable handles. So, and the reason why I say that is because we're gonna have to move it around like this. So first thing I'm gonna do is put some of this oil. You really just need, my coconut oil is melted, but I'm still gonna I'm gonna measure it out by, what is this? This teaspoon or tablespoon? This tablespoon, right?
Tablespoon.
So I need a measuring cup because you're supposed to put a certain amount of oil. The ratio to oil to popcorn really matters. It really matters because you need this oil gets absorbed, and so does butter. If you're using butter, it gets it absorbs into the popcorn.
What size do you need?
We can say you have half a quarter or okay,
Quarter.
quarter cup. So far that was about I'll say about 4 or 5 tablespoons.
Hey, rinse it out.
Normally, like when I first started making popcorn, the one that I bought, they had the measurements of how much oil to put to popcorn. I haven't done this in a while, so now I forgot. But my memory goes based on like memorizing how much was in there by my eye, not by the measuring cup.
So you're gonna add a quarter cup of pop kernels.
Okay. So I think I did quarter cup of popcorn kernels to how much?
One tablespoon. How many did you put in there?
About 4.
So you get 4 quarter cups. That makes 1 cup.
About 4. I'm saying about.
Just do 4 of those.
About 5. Okay.
5.
Quarter cup to 1 tablespoon. It's gonna be a lot of popcorn. That's why I put this one in the big pot. Too. I think that's good.
That's 3.
1 tablespoon, 1 quarter cup. So I think that's good. The 3 to about 4 4 or 5 teaspoons. We'll do that. We'll do that. And then I'm gonna get Celtic sea salt. And you want to do this stuff before you put it on the fire because you need a lid on this. And the lid has to have at least like a little hole or something. That's gonna be salty, isn't it?
No more.
There's a little bit. I like my popcorn salty. I do. It's like when you get the extra butter at the movie theater. That I want to be the extra butter flavor. That's salty. And then the worst thing about that, I think I like salt too much because I would also get extra butter and then add a little bit more salt. So don't be like me. Be better than me. We're gonna put this here. And if I feel like I need more oil, which I usually don't, when you put the right measurements, then I'll put more oil. But again, if you put the right measurements, you're not gonna need more. She's gonna bring you closer so you can see what we're doing over here. And you know what? Before I do that, let me do this small pot. Before you take them, let me just do this one real quick, so it's not a bunch of confusion.
So you can make different flavored popcorns, but this is the base on how you're gonna do it. You're gonna add your oil, and then you're gonna add your kernels. Then you can add caramel. You can add chocolate. You can add, you can just add different things, and then as you're heating it up, you want to stir it. You want to stir it so that it all blends and mixes in. I'm just doing mine plain. But that's how you can also make like the caramel popcorn, stuff like that.
Yep. And based upon what she's saying, that's why I have my maple syrup. This one's gonna be sweet. And the other one you just saw is gonna be savory, which is why I put the Celtic sea salt on it. So
Celtic.
bring this over here. Bring this over here. And we're gonna bring you close before I turn the fire on so that you can see what it looks like. I'm going to cover it up real quick because they don't even see the house. Okay. Boom.
So that is that's the big pot.
Savory.
That's gonna be the sweet one. And so I'm gonna hold it while she let it go. Get on.
Someone said they're making some popcorn right now.
All right, let's do this together. Good job.
So I'm gonna turn the fire on.
Here we go. Now we'll watch Robbie as she starts it off, and then she's gonna put her syrup in there.
I'm gonna start off with the savory one. We already put the salt in it. For the savory one, I mean for the sweet one, you want to wait till the popcorn is done before you put the sweetener in there. And then I have to say that when I used to make this popcorn, um, and I used to use vegan butter, I stopped using the vegan butter. And I started using, let's put the lid on. The what is this? All because like I started using vegan butter because I was nostalgic, so I was trying to replicate what I used to do as a non-vegan when I was a meat eater. I used to eat dairy and everything like that. So I started using vegan butter, and what I learned is that once the popcorn was done popping, and I poured the vegan butter on top like you do with the that fake butter that they would use, that toxic butter, that they call the movie theater butter. The real butter kind of made because it was so I would heat up first, melt it, and then off one. That hot butter made the popcorn like almost disintegrate, almost like cotton candy, but not all the way, just a little bit. So keep that in mind if you're using butter. You might see your stuff kind of disintegrate a little bit. You see, that one has a little hole, and that one has a little hole for the steam to come through. That's very important. Make sure you have that. I'm going to put the handle. There's the handle for this pot. Put the handle right there. Do it wrong. Like this. Lock it in. Lock. This handle don't want to lock yet. There we go. Boom. You're going to let that cook. Hot.
So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's sounding. It's got a little crackling going. That's the oil
Mm-hmm.
heated
A
up.
little bit. Yeah. So the flame, these burners are the bigger burners. They're pretty big and wide. I might have to move it to a burner in the back because you're supposed to have it on low to medium heat. So I might have to move it to the burners in the back, but we'll see for now how this goes. You can oh, one pot. Come look. Right over here, and the one we're gonna make sweet.
Okay, now we got some action now.
Oh, look at the same thing. Oh, there you go.
Oh Lord.
I don't know which one. This one's popping more right now. The one on this side.
Okay, now it's hot. Like now you know, like it's really hot because it's jumping off. Jumping off in here.
And this is what you're supposed to do, like this.
And as you can see, whether you do that or not, it's gonna pop up. It's gonna pop up. And the reason you're supposed to shake it is because you want to move those kernels around, because some of them could just sit on the bottom and just start to burn instead of popping correctly.
Yeah.
And as you can see, when she shakes it, it's a whole lot more popped up than if it just sat there. Woo, look at that.
Now I'm turning the flame off because they don't really need any more heat. I'll do this one a little bit more.
The pot is hot.
So it's popping out the little hole. Okay, at this point, I turned off. No. And make sure your pots are big enough because these are really rising. Come closer. I want to get them to get this.
I can see it.
Okay. This has risen to the top, y'all. Top all the way to the top. Make sure you get some big pots. There's a whole kernel right. Woo! Kernel hot. It came out. Okay. This one's about to lift the lid up. All right now. So what I'm gonna do, since this one, and you wanna wait till it's actually completely done popping, because if you don't, it'll just pop right out the pot. If you don't, and you have popcorn on your floor and no on your stove. But come a little closer, please. This is what we're looking like. This is what we're looking like.
Look at that. Wow. Fresh. Oh,
Yeah.
it's delicious. It smells so good.
Yeah. And so what I want to do is, although this is going to be the sweet one, there's too much in that pot, so I'm going to take some out. And once I take a little bit out, it'll leave me with a little bit down in there that I can mix some of this syrup with.
Why don't you just use that pot since it has less?
Because I'm about to take some of that out too. That's the savory one. So first thing I'm going to do is take out some of the savory one, and we'll taste it. See if I put enough salt, too much salt, or what. Okay. So on that one, I didn't taste any salt. Which is why, when I used to make popcorn, it wasn't the salt. I used to put some in there just like I showed you. But then I used to pour butter, or even vegan butter, over it. Because I used to put more salt in the butter. And then when I poured it over it, it will make it like the movie theater style. Nice and salty, buttery. But again, I'm not using vegan butter. So all I have to do to this, because it still has a little bit of oil on it, I just pour as much salt over as I like. So I'm going to put it in here. We use this scooper right here. I love these bags already. So fun to use it. I managed to pick up some popcorn from the bottom. So don't taste the salt, but okay, like I said, you can always pour salt over it, and then when you pour salt over it, then you'll be able to taste it. So I'm just gonna do this. Don't be alarmed if you still see some unpopped kernels in there. That's inevitably gonna happen. So that's the savory. Now I'm gonna take some of the sweet out. This pot is really packed. Like, I knew something was gonna fall out. There's so much in this pot. And as you can see in the beginning of this is being recorded, so if you want to go back and watch it again, you can return to this live on YouTube and you can see it again. So you can know how to do it.
Not like that.
I'm trying not to be messy. It's not working for me. So to be honest with you, if you want to, you could simply just sprinkle on a little bit of salt and put on the maple syrup just like this. It will go to the bottom. But I want to show you guys another way you can do it. Okay, so put that to the side. I'm gonna do one more bag so that oh wait, before I do that, I'm just going to, since this one already had a little bit of salt in it, this one already had a little bit of salt in it, so I'm not gonna add any more salt to this. I'm just gonna pour in the maple syrup. You wanna come close so you can see it up close? What I'm doing? We'll leave that like that for now. I'm gonna get. Let me see. I'll get this. Need something good to start with.
Use a spoon. Just use a spoon.
Okay. Use a spoon just to mix it around. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more maple syrup. It's because there's a bunch of them that are not coated in maple syrup, so. Okay.
There's nobody watching now.
Hmm?
You lost everybody.
It's okay. People join when they see. Alright, so now I'm gonna put these in the bags. You wanna come closer and see it, or you see it from there? Alright, and this is our sweet. You can see there's probably a bunch of kernels at the bottom of here, but the ones that are at the bottom of the pot, I think you can pop those. If they don't pop, then don't worry about it. You probably wouldn't pop anyway, because some kernels just don't pop. Okay. So this is my sweet. Let's give this a try. This is really good. It kind of tastes like almost like the caramel ones. It's really good. I really like this. It kind of tastes like the caramel. Even though it's not caramel maple syrup, it kind of tastes a little like the caramel popcorn. It's really good. So you can make anything happen.
Okay, I'm changing.
Hmm?
Doing this right now.
Okay. And so now, for my savory popcorn, going to have the salt. Like I said, I wanted a little more salt on it. The salt flavor did not come out the way I like. So I'm just going to sprinkle a bit more. This is how you customize your popcorn. And you shake it up a bit so the salt spreads out. And you enjoy. That's much better. Now it has the flavor that I like. Alright. She's going to show you hers using the fun machine. Oh my god, this is my favorite.
This is the nostalgic popcorn machine.
I really love the sweet one, like the caramel one, but the savory is always one of my favorite. The salty.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quarter cup of kernels, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some butter in there.
And you're not going to use any of the salt, right? That's not salt.
No. Okay, so I'm actually gonna use margarine And I'm using Smart Balance margarine because this is just a healthier choice. It says it supports healthy cholesterol levels, right? It's 60% less saturated fat. It's got vitamin D. It's gluten free and it tastes great. Okay. Really doesn't have much of a taste at all. So I'm just gonna scoop about a teaspoon of margarine and put that in the bottom. And I'm not using butter. I said I was gonna use butter, but I'm not using butter because this thing gets really hot and butter burns. Right? Butter is cream based, so butter burns. So you don't want to fry with butter, and you don't really put butter in places that get really hot. So fell down to the bottom. I'm going to put this in before I even turn it on. I'm going to put the popcorn in. The quarter cup. Here's the quarter cup. Forgot about that. I'm gonna put the whole quarter cup in. Last one. All right, and I'm going to put the top on. This thing has like a little cup on the top, and I'm not gonna put the bag here. I'm gonna actually just use. I'm gonna put a bowl. Let's see how that turns out. Now I'm gonna turn it on and let's see what. Where's the thing? Where's the little cup? Here. Okay. Okay. So they have like a little bowl. You're supposed to actually it has a cup on the top. This top has a hole in it, right? So the top is where you put the cup, and the cup is where you put butter, and it melts the butter. We're not doing that. We're just gonna use margarine, put it in the bottom, and here we go. I put it in the whole little handle back here. And then we're gonna wait and see what happens. Now, automatically I can smell it. Right off the top from on. I can smell it. So the margarine is melting, and the kernels they're not popping yet, but they're kind of jumping around a little bit. Not pop. Because it's like a forced air. And I can see like splatters of the margarine. So that lets me know that the kernels are getting margarine on them. And they're getting ready to things are starting to splash and splatter. Oh, I got one popped kernel. Got one popcorn. This is good, y'all. This is real good. Let's see how her turns out with the butter. How she feels about it. I mix the salty with the sweet. This is a treat. Mix that caramel with the salty. It's good. Like you see, it makes a sound, but it's not like terribly loud. The popcorn is starting to pop up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You can smell it. You smell the butter or the margarine. No margarine. Nothing's burned. The popcorns are like building up in the bottom and like pushing them up so they can actually come up out of this. I'm bringing it closer so you can see it. As you can see, like this popcorn is white. It's not all yellowy. It looks very light, very clean. Mm. And believe it or not, you can taste a little hint of salt and a little bit of butter flavor. It's delicious. Okay. So now that there's no more kernels popping, I'm gonna turn it off because I don't want to burn the popcorn that's in there. I'm gonna shake the rest of it to the front.
Oh,
In the back.
it's all just dropping on the table.
Yep. Shaking it all over the place. That's it. And this is good. The only thing is, to be perfectly honest, it gets like a little bit tough. Like when you bite down, like it doesn't have like that soft. You can just bite like completely through it, and everything just breaks up. I have like a little bit of. It's like you smash it together, and it's tough. Like once it all smashes together. I mean, to it's in a certain spot. Like a lot of it just comes to a certain spot and smashes together.
Yeah. It'll get soft.
So
The softness that she's talking about, that only happens when you pour extra butter on top. Because even with mine, the softer ones are the ones that I poured the maple syrup on top. And they get like soft and fluffy like the ones you get in a movie theater.
So you are, you're watching your weight, watching your sugar, watching your salt intake. This is the way you want to make your popcorn. Whether you make it in a pot or you make it in some type of popcorn popper, use the margarine or a cream-based butter. But if you're gonna use a cream-based butter, put it on there like afterwards. Just put a little bit on afterwards. But the initial popping, just do it like with margarine. But it does have a little bit of salt, tiny bit of salt. And it's the cholesterol, all the other stuff that is not good for you. It's not present, and you have a healthy popcorn.
Yeah. Like you're not gonna get sick unless you put horrible ingredients yourself.
Yeah, you can take something that's healthy and make it very unhealthy by what you add to it.
Yeah.
So
so this is a better way to eat popcorn, cancer free. Don't worry about getting cancer with this.
Great snack.
And if you are trying to lose weight, I would eat it in small portions. Because popcorn is still going to put you regardless if you eat a lot of it because it still has calories. So,
but a minimal amount of calories. And the minimal, unless you're using some gigantic bag, with butter. Putting a lot of butter and stuff like that. It has a minimal amount of calories. So try it.
read the calorie intake on the back. It'll tell you the truth.
Let us know how it turns out for you. Like, subscribe, watch your channel, all the videos to the end, and we will see you in our next video.
Yeah, and check out our other videos because we give away like some information. We talk about different things and show different things. So you'll enjoy them. Try out our recipes. I'm 100% sure you will like them. And come back to comments and let us know if you do. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.